The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Tar Heels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
The Wolfpack line up, trying to forge ahead for a few inches. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clark to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for a second about NC State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do it.
Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So North Carolina's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best? Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Lopez wants to fire. Pulls it in. It's Riggs. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets a block. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. Oh, it's a fake, headed for the end zone. He'll run into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Leaves it with the back. There he goes! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Lopez to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, UNC! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. He wants to change this route. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. Quarterback will keep it. That's a fumble. Well, the offense did fall on that loose football, but it won't matter much as they turn it over on down.
That's fucked up.
And that decision will be for a while. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Tar Heels have pushed it inside the 20. Lopez wants to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for a
defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man to the left. Turning it on. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Staley.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Send the tight end in motion. Clark wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Touch pass on the run. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. From the red zone, looking for a man. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
It's complete to the left. Got enough space. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. 1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. Little touch pass to the receiver. He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Riggs. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Lopez to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And his throw is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They need...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Clark to fire. Right on the money. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Reed. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nobody open, he just throws it away and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Making side adjustments here. Motion from the wide receiver. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Got his man. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense will quickly use a timeout. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
North Carolina, 14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter.
North Carolina, 14.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And some room to work. Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Still on his feet. Got a little space. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bonifer. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Might be calling a hot route. Clark wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw again. Here comes the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, North Carolina. A great catch and run for 6. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Clark to fire. He rifles one deep to the left. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Oh, they're after him. Snagged in the middle. It's Riggs. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC! Why not double the try total and go for 2? Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
NC State, 29, North Carolina.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Clark wants to throw. With the catch, it's Reed. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback.
Looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. And it'll be down right there.
Kicking team.
The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bonifant. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Lopez wants to fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Potiphar. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scaffold, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats. On a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Timeout, NC State.
Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Clark to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reed. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Snagged out of the air. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On the move, it's Reed. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. To the air on first down. Touchdown, North Carolina State! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Spotiffer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Lopez to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Quarterback may change this route. He'll start this drive firing. Got a man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Great move. Now he's got room. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got his man on the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. NC State will try to just bleed the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. On the move at the 30. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Clark wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a 2-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabs it in the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Catch in the middle, it's Riggs. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing,